Hey guys, welcome to Wagwan Arts. It's been a busy weekend, we've had Black Friday, we've had Cyber Monday, and what day is it? It's Wednesday today. So, yeah, we're in November. And on Cyber Monday, I picked up one of these off Amazon. I think the standard price was 170 or something, and it was 50 quid off. So I got it for 129 quid. It's the Video Doorbell 2. I've been thinking about getting one for a while. And then I finally took the plunge the other day. And here it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox this now in front of this camera and this video. And then I'm also going to make a second video on configuration to see how easy it is, how difficult it is. I've not done this before with the Ring doorbell or any kind of doorbell, so I don't know what to expect. So let's just see how it goes. So if we have a quick look at the box. Now, for those of you that don't know what this is, it's basically a doorbell that you stick in the front of your house. It's got a camera built in. Anyone moves by it, so it's got motion sensors. Anyone hits the button, presses the button, the camera turns on. You get notified on your phone, and you can actually talk to the guy, like the delivery guy, like you can see in the picture, or you can actually just log in and log on the camera and see what's going on outside your yard. So that's what it's for. It's kind of like a security device, a communication device. Some people I heard are using it for their grandparents and stuff, where they have a direct line of communication to them. They just hit the button and it comes on, and they can speak to, their mum or their dad, if they're quite old and fragile and stuff, so they can actually communicate directly, which is pretty sick, to be honest. So yeah, Ring Video Doorbell 2. This is the Doorbell 2. There's actually original one, which was the first release. This is that was 780p. This is 1080p, so the resolution on this is much higher. I think this is slightly slimmer than the other one, looking at the specs, just from what I read in dimensions, slightly. I don't think there's a massive difference. And this one also has on-demand video, so when you just turn the app on, you should be able to view what's going on straight away without having to be triggered via a sensor, a motion sensor, or someone pressing the actual doorbell itself. Okay, so I've gone with this. There is one more up. There's a Ring Pro. But this seemed like a better option for me for now, price-wise as well. So the Ring Video Doorbell 2, wire-free doorbell, so it connects to your wireless internet, and then you can basically log onto it from an app on your phone. So this one can be battery. There's a battery built into it, which you can actually recharge. It lasts for a good amount of time, a couple of months, a year, I think. Or you can actually hardwire it, from what I understand. So the easy addition to any home, blah blah blah. Story, there's a bit of a story in the back. I'm not going to read it all out for you guys. I'll let you decide that. And if we have a look at some of the features with the picture, you can see answer the doorbell from anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. So if you're at home upstairs, if you're in another country, if you're on a holiday, you can see what's going on at your house. So it's a good thing to have, especially if you're away a lot. So 1080, it says, look, 1080 HD video recording. I think there's a subscription you can sign up to. You don't have to, but what that allows is it records 30 to 40 second clips on the Ring Cloud, so you can then access those clips later and see who was at your door, what was triggering the motion, and all that kind of stuff. It's got infrared night vision. It's got configurable motion detection, so you can set the zones, which I'll show you in the app when I set this up in my next video for later. You can store or share videos. If someone actually nicks this doorbell, because it's not cheap, right? Let's face it, it's not like a 20 quid doorbell. If someone actually nicks it off the front of your door, they say that they'll replace it. So if you file a police report, show them the evidence, blah blah blah, show Ring the details in the paperwork, they'll actually send you a brand new replacement. So because that was a worry of a lot of people, that people just nick it off the front door, but supposedly it's all good. It's all good. They'll replace it for free. Water resistant, so if it's rain, sunshine, snow, whatever you get wherever you are, should be okay. Two-way communication, which is what I was saying to you guys. And that's basically a gist of it. So let's open it up. I'll be dying to open it. I want to see actually how big this thing is. I've heard it's larger than life. Let's put it that way. And that's basically because it's got a battery built in. Now there is a Nest one that's come out recently, which is hardwired only, and it's a lot slimmer. And because it's hardwired, it's I always have trouble opening these up, right? it's because it's hardwired, it's on all the time. You know, it doesn't have to be triggered specifically, and it's a lot slimmer because there's no battery for it. So here we go. Oh, come on, man. See, I told you this is legit. This is legit live video. This is no, you know, prefabricated video that I made earlier, or you know, I prepared much. I don't prepare for these videos. I just do it on the fly. See, I'm even hitting the camera. So here we go. Finally got it wrestled open. Let's put this back into the center of the image. Okay, so we're in. Wow. All right. My first reaction is, that's a big doorbell. Oof. So hold on. Let me compare it to something. Okay, hold on. What can I compare it to? Let me think. Something that you guys would know, because it's hard to sometimes judge the design. I mean, that's pretty big. If you look at the dimensions, and I understand why, obviously because of the battery and stuff, it's very super lightweight, I'd say. It looks just like a little piece of plastic, to be honest. It actually has no real weight to it. I can see the battery's probably in there, so you have to pull that to get the battery out. But the camera's there. What can I compare it to in size? Actually, let me just use a mug. Okay, so here is a tea mug. So it's pretty big doorbell. Look at that. Right? What else have I got that you might be able to relate to in terms of size? But I mean, it's pretty big. You can see that straight away. Hold on, let me get a sip of tea. Yeah, I mean, they did say it was comically big. I read in a review they think it was comically big, but that's because of the battery. So imagine that. I mean, if I stick that somewhere. All right, we'll come back to that in a minute. So let's see what the pack has. Say hello to Ring. Basically, a whole load of instructions. I guess let's have a quick look at one of them. All right, it's how to set this up, how to secure it on your door so it doesn't get nicked. What kind of range it's got, right? What else? Just basically installation stuff. There's loads of these. Is 3 books. Okay, just languages. All right, so just multiple languages stuff. Same book but different languages. Okay, so we seem to have some kind of face plate or back plate, so you can angle the doorbell in a direction that you want. So let's have a look. So if we put this on like this, you can see it kind of adds a direction, so it makes it face upwards a little bit. Or if you want to make it face down, I guess you could do that. I suppose that's what it's for, to get the Ring doorbell to face downwards a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Got some screws, some wall plugs to secure it. Yeah. Another kind of face plate to help angle it some more. So I suppose you could probably combine these and make a bigger angle, but look how much this is going to stick out of the wall. That's ridiculous. Unless you put it up high, but then what's the point, because no one can actually press the bell, right? I think for me it will just go on flush. I'm not going to make a video of me drilling it into the walls and all that kind of jazz, but I will make a video of setting it up with the app and getting it running, so we can test it, and then at a later point in time I'm gonna basically attach it to the door somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Corner mount. So look, this is basically what it is. It's what each of these wedges is. So there's a corner mount and there's a wedge mount, just to give you angle brackets, some angle to the direction it's facing. There's also a USB. I assume that's to charge it. Installation tools. Oh, what's this? What do they have in here? Let's see. Oh, right. Flip. Man, they supply you with a screwdriver. Sick. I don't expect that, to be honest. Look, there's a drill bit to drill it into the wall. That's a masonry drill bit, because you can see the little tips on the edges, on the little wings on the sides. Got some wires here. I don't know what they're for. There's even a spirit level. Look at that. There's even a spirit. Actually, let's just open it to show you guys proper. Wow, they prepared proper for this, right? Look. A couple of cables, some kind of tip, drill bit, which I didn't expect, and a little spirit level to get the doorbell level. Yeah, little bubble in there. Oof, sick. They smashed it one time. Look at that. And some more raw clips, probably for Okay, so these are for brick, installed into brick, concrete. So they've actually gone all out. I mean, they've given you everything you need other than the actual drill. Even the screwdriver, look, the ring screwdriver. I need to keep getting this right, look at that. Not bad, huh? So they've fully kitted you out with lots of stuff. There are additional accessories you can get for this, like the chime. There's also an extra battery pack. If I can get this open, how do I, oh, here you go. Oh, right. So the actual battery's not in there. So let's find the battery. Maybe that's why it's so light. I assume it's in here somewhere. Right. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So there's actually that's cool. They've actually supplied the fascias as well. So look. So you've got the silver fascia, right? Or if you want just a pure black one, how about that? So they give you a lot of stuff, a lot more stuff than I realized. So you can actually swap between the two. Maybe if you move house, I would definitely take it with me. I wouldn't leave it there. I'd take it with me. Maybe the new house you move to is something else, or maybe you want to put it somewhere else which needs it, which it will suit a better color. Okay, that's pretty cool. And let's get this battery out. Oof, it's quite a big battery pack, to be honest. And I looked at quite a few on eBay as well, right? You know, these cheaper ones, these Chinese contraptions, and you have to, because the batteries come separate. Now the batteries, and now that's where the weight comes in. Okay, so they'll just slide in. So it's easy. You just slide them out, and look, the charging port is on there as well. Do you see that? It's pretty sick. So I expect these batteries to last a good amount of time. They are pretty heavy, so they're not your standard battery pack, but it's rechargeable, which is cool. There's more stuff in here. What's this? More screws to probably hold the bell in, to hold the battery in, sorry. But I think that's it. It's going to be interesting, you know that. It's going to be interesting setting this bad boy up. So I will do a video for that. And if wiring, look, is to a transformer, so you can connect it directly to a power supply. So if you've got an existing doorbell, an old one, you know, these old ones, we've all had them in our houses where they're hardwired and stuff. You can actually hardwire this, which I would recommend if you can. If you don't want to drill holes and you don't have an existing doorbell like I don't, I will be using battery operated for now. But it's good, you got the option of switching it to hardwired as well. So interesting, it's very interesting. It is pretty wide, isn't it? How do I compare this for you guys? I'm trying to find something. Look, all right, here's a Sky remote. Look at this. So this is my, you guys all know what a Sky remote is, right? So if I put this back on, if we look at the size of this compared to a Sky remote, it's pretty big. It's a pretty big doorbell. I don't think I've ever seen a doorbell this big. As long as it works, I don't mind. As long as it's not ugly or tall, but it's just a big chunky thing. And if we look at the dimensions on the side, I mean, it's just as wide. It's wider than a Sky remote, for God's sakes, although it's not fully clipped in. But there you go. All right, hit me up. Any questions on the doorbell? Any issues? Any techie issues? If you have a problem getting it set up on the app, let me know. I could probably help you out with that, guys. Please like the video. Please sub it. Expect a lot more videos to come soon for Wagwan apps, because I'm a free man sooner or later from work. So here we go. Thanks a lot. Sub the channel, like the video, and I'll catch up with you guys soon.